Hey, good evening, it's Robin. I'm coming to you live on an update on my 21-day water fast. So today, I finished day 7 this morning. Yay! I got through my first full week. Okay? So I'm going to be quick about this. I'm going to tell you the things that I noticed. So my face is getting slimmer. If you go back and look at my first couple videos, you'll notice that not fat face, but yeah, it's a little round, and I can see my face slimming down. My arms in the video, oh my god, in the video my arms look huge, and this is a big notice for me. Like, I can tell that my arms are getting slimmer, and that's kind of crazy because I worked out the last couple years before I kind of gained this little bit of weight back. Not a little bit, I gained about 15 pounds, and I got covered with fat, and I'm convinced that there's some muscle still up under there. And so I'm noticing that this fast is actually melting away the fat on my arms really quickly. My stomach is getting flatter. I'll post pictures at the end of this fast, but not right now. So those are the visual signs. So other things, my hormones started changing, right? Well, first of all, I haven't been sick, I haven't been ill, I haven't been any of those things. No headaches, no vomiting, nothing. But that's because I ate a pretty healthy diet before I started, so I didn't have to do any prep. So I didn't experience any of those type of detox symptoms. But what I have experienced the last 2 days, just 3 days ago this started, was the hormonal imbalances. So if you could see, I have like couple blemishes that came out in my skin, boop, just popped out overnight, and not little ones either, like big ones. And so they're drying up though. This is the last big one that's drying up and going away. And it's just the hormonal balances, it's the toxins coming out of my skin. And so yeah, the only thing you can do is just let it happen and go through it. I try not to wear any makeup or anything during the day, and I just clean my face at night with water. A couple days ago when I had to go to my convention, I put on makeup, and then I make sure I came home and cleaned it off of my face. So yeah, that's what's going on, but that should be cleared up in a couple of days. And then my cycle with the hormonal balances paid a surprise visit, but it wasn't a real cycle. It was like knock, knock, knock. Like when you're a kid and you play knock on people's doors and you ran away. That's kind of what happened. So yeah, so that's what I experienced. So that was pretty interesting. The other thing was that I'm a travel agent. I work from home. I have a wonderful business where I work from home, and we had a convention this weekend. It was lots of fun. So I had my water with me, my distilled water in my jug that I carried with me. It was great. I didn't have any issues throughout the sessions, throughout the meetings. But when lunchtime came, right, we all broke for lunch. They had a buffet at the hotel. Everybody went out for lunch, and I was cool with that. I was standing in the lobby, in the bar area. People were bringing around food. But then about an hour later, everybody started having food. The people who went out started bringing their food back. The people who were in the buffet, they were sitting there. Now I'm getting like sensory overload. I'm looking at the buffet with grilled chicken and rice and green beans. I'm like, because I love a good healthy meal. Then I'm coming in, I'm smelling Jamaican food, I'm smelling Louisiana food, I'm smelling Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it was like overload, but not in a bad way. So what I did was, instead of like running away from it, I decided to allow myself to go through the process and experience it. So I literally closed my eyes and just asked my friends. I was like, so what do you have? And I was like, that smells good, that looks good. So I decided to mentally deal with the challenge of it and experience the food through my olfactory senses, through my smelling and through my sight, and in that way. And since I couldn't experience it through my mouth, which is normally how we want to experience food, but even when we experience food, a large part of it is smell and sight before we even taste it. They've done studies where if you're blindfolded, things will taste different. But anyway, I got through that and made it actually pretty interesting, and I felt like I was satisfied just looking at the food and experiencing it. So I got through that. That night we had a dance party, and I haven't danced in a long time. I was looking cute in my black jumpsuit, my heels. I get out there on the dance floor. Now I was conscious because I know I'm only drinking water. I didn't dance 2, 3, 4, 5 songs in a row like I normally would. But I got out there, I danced, I sat down. I danced, I sat down. I danced, I sat down. Well, the next day, yesterday, Sunday, I was exhausted. Like I just had to take a couple naps. Then this morning, I could barely get up out of bed, right? I didn't get up to 10:30. I couldn't pull myself up. So those were the only things I experienced. But after I got up, drank my water, rehydrated, I was fine. So last thing is, it's day 7. I am down 11.8 pounds. That's the benefit, the byproduct of all of this, besides the mental and the spiritual. 11.8 pounds. So I just want to say, for those watching, you can do it. Just keep going, and I'll give you an update later. Thanks.